a great day. My name is Rowan Hendricks. I'm a former student of Greenlands Primary, and yeah, I did my primary schooling right there in the same buildings, in the same on the same playgrounds where you guys are. And I heard that you guys will be writing exams very soon, and Mr. Crow just asked me to give a little bit of a motivational message for everyone there. Well, how do I start? I grew up in Bishop Lavis. Obviously, my parents still live in Sydney Vale, and I was fortunate enough after school to go to high school, but my high school wasn't, should I say, the one of the normal or the ordinary. After my first year at St. Andrews in Elsie's-River, I was then recruited to go to the Soccer School of Excellence in Johannesburg, and I got a bursary and I attended the soccer school. Long story short, after that I was spotted in a football tournament in the Bale, the Metropolitan Cup, and then I was invited for trials in Germany at the age of 16, and yeah, signed my first professional contract in Germany at the age of 17, lived there for 3 years, came back to Cape Town, played for Ajax Cape Town, and went back overseas for another 3 years to play in Russia for FC Rostov. In between all that, I got international call-ups for the youth teams of South Africa. It was the under-23s and the under-20s, and then also eventually making my Bafana debut, be it one match only, but yeah, I was invited to many camps as well, and then got to wear the South African jersey, and yeah, that's a long story short of my football background, but I don't want to talk about that. I'm sure everyone can Google that. But what I wanna leave you with, and what I just want to say, is that I've come out of a small town, a small city. Cape Town is a big city, but where we lived, where I come from, Bishop Lavis, there wasn't many opportunities and many role models that I could look up to and say that I want to become that type of footballer, or I want to become that person when I finish school. I always dug deep into my books. I wasn't a student, but I was also not a student that didn't give my all when it came to my education. And education is very important, because us as football players, sometimes players they neglect that side of life, and when you are done playing football, then you have nothing to fall back on. And I made sure that I always paid attention to education, and my parents also made sure that I also put in the hours, and yeah, when it was always also like you are feeling now, nervous when it comes to exams, but I always made sure that I tried to do my best when I studied, and try to remember everything that I've done through the term, should I say. And yeah, it's should I say, sad to see that not a lot of kids out there today are taking education serious, because if I can go back, there are some of my friends that I would say also neglected education, and today when I look at them, I find them not being at a place in life where I think they could have been, because they were much brighter. Sometimes they were much better in sport than myself. But I think me sticking on a routine, and also being able to say to myself, you know what, I am gonna need this. I never went to university, but I have a coaching degree today. I have also a coaching license, one of the second highest coaching licenses in Africa, and that I'm very proud of, because I could play football, put my brothers through school, one of my brothers, I could pay for his university. Today is one of the good architects in Cape Town, I've been told. And there are certain things that we do in life that comes our way, and decisions that have to be made, and that is what I want to leave you with. my show that I have on the RS7 soccer show, one of the slogans is hashtag making good choices. And sometimes we do not make the correct choices, and sometimes we make bad choices in life, but it's not how bad the choice is, but it's also how the situation that you are in, how do you get out of it, the good choice that you can make to get out of that bad situation that you are in. So for me, it's always been about finding solutions to problems, and not always looking at the bad and then thinking, look how bad I am, look how bad it's going with me. But it's always been, okay, what can I do to get better? What can I do to get out of the situation that I'm in? Making myself win instead of being on the other side where I feel like I've lost everything and I'm a loser. And peer pressure, I know it exists. It has existed for so many years, where you have temptations coming your way, and you find out that sometimes you have friends that will say, you know what, just leave this today and come with us. We want to go and party, or when you should really be studying, you make this choice to go and be with your friends. And yeah, I know that sometimes you feel like you need a break in life, but what I want to leave you with is to say that before you make the choice, think of the consequences, because for every action there will be a reaction to what you are doing. And I think that's what has kept me in life, that I am responsible for my actions, and I am also responsible for the choices that I make in life. And if I can leave you guys with anything today, it will be, people always say, think twice before you do something. But if your first decision is, you know what, I know what I want to do in life, I know where I want to be in life, I know what my purpose is in life, and I know the end goal of my sacrifice, where it will bring me, then your choice will be very easy. So for me, I haven't made always the best choices, but I believe that the choices that I've made after I've made bad choices are the results of where I am today. So I wish you guys all the best in your exams. I hope that this video will inspire you, it will motivate you as well. Not many people know this about me, or they always see it in the newspapers, or they will read it on the internet, but I'm a person of principle, I'm a person of values, and I'm a person that will always say that, if you give me a chance, I will make the best of that chance. And you are being given that chance to become the best person that you are, the best example that you can be to the next person. You never know who is watching you. You never know who is in need of someone that has your skills, or someone like you that has the skills that someone else needs. So never neglect what you have inside of you, and also be strong, be courageous. And if you need to say no to certain things, then do it, because at the end of the day, those that are for you, one day they might not be there when you need them the most. I've experienced it in life, and yeah, I've had some great teachers at Greenlands Primary. I'm still friends with many of the teachers there today. I still call them sir and Mrs. and respect goes a long way. And people always say that for you to respect someone else, they must respect you. Well, respect is a choice. You choose to respect people, you choose to make the good decisions, and you choose also to become someone significant in this world. So yeah, I hope this short video will help you and inspire you, as I say. And good luck with the exams. Study hard, and also, you know what, it's not about how you perform when everybody's watching you. It's not always what you are doing when everybody's watching you that matters. It's what you are doing when nobody is watching you. What are you then doing? Because that's when your character is built, and that's where you will find out who you really are. It's when nobody's watching. What are you doing? It's when nobody's watching. What are you watching? It's when nobody's watching you. What are you reading? It's when nobody's watching you. What are you attending? Are you reading the things that's going to inspire you, the things that are going to help you in the future? What are you watching? Are you watching things that's going to build you and that's going to excite that dream inside of you? So that's my question to you guys. Never forget the four things. And I will always say it, I'll always ask it from everyone that I come across that has a dream and a passion and a vision. What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you reading? And what are you attending? So yeah, have a great day. All the best with the exams. Love to all the teachers at Greenlands Primary. And yeah, I hope to get some good reports from you guys. Cheers.